Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another amazing episode on the Unleashing Potentials podcast. Today, I am joined by Tonya Lehman. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Bernadette?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast. I appreciate you coming to my playground.
I see you're swimming today with the fish.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. I found this on, I use Canva. They have like,
Ah,
if not thousands of different things you can use, but that one popped out to me.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, Tanya, where about are you and what is your story?
I'm in Southern California, San Diego,
Mhm.
and I am a speaker and coach that helps introverts, quiet people who are tired of not being heard to gain the skills and confidence to fulfill their God-given potential for personal growth and professional impact.
Oh, for some reason that excites me very much.
Oh, yay.
Just to dive into it because I think introverts they're often misunderstood, overlooked, and not heard. So I love that you're doing that. But before we dive deeper into what you do, tell me a little bit about your story. What was your upbringing like? Did you always wanted to do the work that you're doing right now?
So I grew up in Southern California. My parents are still in the house I grew up in. Oh, I guess mom isn't. She's dementia, but
Mhm.
uh, my sister is still close by, and it's. I have a husband and two daughters that are off doing their young adult life, and it's just been a good life so far, and will continue to be a good life.
I love that. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
So who do you work with? Is it men, women, or just everybody?
Well, introverts are everywhere, and some people say 50% of the population are introverts,
Mhm.
but because we're quiet, we don't get noticed as much. So the extroverts out there, they get the attention and the focus, and workplaces are designed for introverts, for extroverts.
Yeah.
Promotions go to extroverts because introverts are quiet. And
Mhm.
maybe in your volunteer organization, you're working behind the scenes and doing great work, but other
Mhm.
people get noticed because you just have your head down and you're doing it. And introverts, so I am an introvert.
Yeah.
We are fine just doing our jobs, living our lives, but
Mhm.
not speaking up keeps us from getting our ideas heard, our values understood, and our needs met. And introverts, just like extroverts, have a lot to contribute.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I agree. Yeah. Before we go deeper, can we dissect the term introvert and then extrovert? Because I had to learn what that was many, many, many years ago. Give us a little glimpse of what it means for people who have no clue what those two words mean.
Okay, there are two aspects. There is energy, our having the gumption. Introverts need downtime. Introverts need time away, maybe with a book or walking in nature or something without conversations to recharge their energy.
Mhm.
And extroverts recharge socially.
Yeah.
Being with people is something that just brings them so much
Mhm.
strength. And so that is very different. Sometimes an introvert will go to a party and think, okay, so how long can I stay? How long do I have to stay before I can leave and just take a rest? Whereas an extrovert will walk into a party and immediately look for all the people that they can talk to.
Mhm. Mhm.
Both introverts and extroverts can enjoy the party, just introverts need a time, a space away.
Yeah, 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 definitely agree. Thank you for sharing. So when did you realize that you were an introvert?
I think always I have known that I'm quiet. But in my friend group, then I feel supportive and I can chatter as much as anybody else. I don't know. How do you feel that you are? Are you more of a outgoing person or more of an interior person?
Oh, I thought you'd never asked.
Ah, Bernadette.
Yeah. Well, the story goes like this. I was born an introvert, very shy. Um, I more so observe people from the sidelines. Does not mean I don't see what's going on, don't know what's going on. Even in classes, classrooms, anything that involves people, I am in the back. I'm in the back
Mhm.
not because I am not good enough to be in the front, but people drain me. So I am an introvert, but I can step out and be in both worlds if I have to. That's what I do with the podcast. I do
Yes.
interviews, I do lives, and then I pull back, I recharge, and then I deliver again.
Uh-huh. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for working so hard to bring this gift to people.
You're
So,
welcome.
yeah, so you mentioned the second thing that's difference between extroverts and introverts. Introverts think a lot. And instead of just blurting out something to the conversation, they're thinking, well, maybe I should talk about, uh, oh, let me tell you a story. That's exactly what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, go ahead.
I was at a networking event and a man asks me, well, what do you do? And I say, because I have an elevator pitch, through
Mhm,
an audience participation presentation, I give people 3 secrets to speak up for personal growth and professional impact.
mhm.
And he says, okay, what high school did you go to?
Yeah.
And why does he want to know what high school I went to? Is there a cool, is he going to make fun of the name of my high school? So an extrovert would have no problem saying, I went to Valencia High School in Valencia, California.
Yeah.
Whereas me, as an introvert, I'm like second guessing myself. My inner critic is saying, well, what is he going to do with that information? And why does he want to know? And how can I? So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's a big difference. So part of the thing I teach introverts, quiet people, is you can deflect. I could have said, huh, that's an interesting question. What high school did you go to?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then let him talk while I plan what I'm going to say.
Mm. Yeah.
I could have distracted, and this is my favorite. You give a compliment and follow up with a question.
Yeah.
I could have said, oh, what an interesting tie. Where did you get that?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, thank you. Do you think that introvert and extroverted people process information differently, or also do they handle stress differently?
Mm. Uh, I think in charts and lists.
Mm.
And I have a folder on my desk list and, Venn diagrams. We like to organize our thoughts and plan things out. And we will, even if we're in a meeting,
Mhm.
instead of speaking up, we'll be composing the email that we're going to send after the meeting, what we wanted to say in person.
Yeah.
Whereas an extrovert will work things through out loud. So it's through um, group work and conversation that they make their plans. So
Mm.
that's a different thing. And both are valid. Both bring out the best in people,
Yeah.
but we need to value both ways of thinking things through.
Mm. Yeah, thank you for sharing. So when you're speaking, how do you deliver your message to introvert and also extroverted people to understand?
Mm-hmm. I I really like speaking to groups in person. And earlier this month, I was actually in Colorado at a conference, and I got to speak with a group of people who selected. So the title of my talk was How to Speak Up. It's even for introverts.
Mhm.
So my audience was filled with introverts, and those are my people, Bernadette. They are the ones that I feel comfortable with. And I give 3 secrets of how to speak up, and we play little games and we do little exercises in a very safe and gentle way. And people are laughing and they're talking. And by the end,
Mhm.
you have some new tips and tricks on how to
Mm,
speak up when it's important. It's not about changing introverts into extroverts.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
about knowing that you have the skills and confidence to speak up when it's important.
yeah, yeah, I agree. Thank you for sharing.
Mm.
How can introverts have their voices heard? Are there specific things they can do? Definitely stepping out of the comfort zone, but I'd love to hear your take on it.
Yes. Practice.
Mhm.
Practice. The first secret is to move your mouth, which means answer off the top of your head.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's this silly exercise that I do
Mhm.
with people, and it actually works. So
Mm,
you're driving in your car, and when you get to a red light, you stop, of course, and you look at something outside of your car and talk out loud about that thing until the light turns green.
mm,
Now, you're talking out loud to yourself or with your kids in the back seat, and no one's going to look at you and think you're a crazy person. Or if they do, that's their problem, not on you. But there's something about forcing yourself to, okay, practicing speaking out loud about one thing that you see outside of your car for that period of time. It helps an introvert get trained in doing that in social situations.
mm.
Have you ever been asked a question where you just don't know how to answer or
Mhm. Um, all the time. Yeah,
yes,
yeah. I normally use pictures in my mind to connect the dots and make people understand in the best way that I can. And
that's
also
brilliant.
yeah, I always reflect on my own personal stories and journey. I find that people love the raw authenticity of being vulnerable, so I use that as well.
That's
Yeah,
so brilliant. Very
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, How do you think society's doing when it comes to where and how they treat those of us who are more quiet?
I think there's more awareness now
Mhm.
of that there is a range. There's several books that have been out. There's a book that I really like. It's called um, Thank You for Inviting Me to the Party, but I Didn't Want to Come. It's just a woman who said, for 1 year, I'm going to get out of my comfort zone. And she went to Toastmasters and she went to improv and she went camping with a club that she wasn't a part of. And she
Mhm.
hosted a dinner party, which is very hard for her. And it's just kind of interesting how she has broken through and saw the need to. I think there are enough places that introverts can find their tribe.
Mm,
Okay, so clubs and groups. So maybe you're into Star Wars, maybe you're into Renaissance fairs, or maybe you're into board games, or singing barbershop quartet, or doing a bell choir. There are places that people who are quiet can find companionship, camaraderie, and work together towards a common goal that's often fun.
yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I think in society, those things sometimes get mocked,
Mhm.
get made fun of. Oh, they're a geek, they're a nerd, blah, 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 which is really a shame.
Mm, yeah, yeah,
But that shouldn't stop a person from finding the people that they like to go bowling with and they're in a bowling league or they sing glee club, whatever it is.
yeah.
And there's your home. There are people that get you. They collect dinosaurs just like you two, that kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. I always tell people find their tribe because they're
Oh,
out there.
exactly.
They're out there. And it can
Yeah.
be very scary and isolating when you feel that you're alone. alone in your community and relationships or just social situations, period. Yeah.
That's so true, Bernadette. Do you have a tribe? Although it's hard when you have kids at home. Do you have a group that you like to participate with?
I think throughout the years I did, but over
Uh-huh.
time, I began to outgrow certain people and situations.
Which is
And
perfectly okay.
I'm just in a solo season in my life right now. Even
Hmm.
though I have the podcast, I interact with people. I'm discovering who I am, why I am
Ah,
the way I am, and I'm just enjoying it. I think
good.
we fear when we are alone because of what may come up in us when we're alone. So I'm painfully learning to surrender to whatever comes up and
Mm.
kind of deal with it with self-love and not judgment.
Yes, we have to do that. That's so true.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Um, so how have you noticed introverted people deal in friendships and relationships?
Mm. Hmm. I'm, I'm going to tell you a story.
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Uh, so there is a group that I hang out with on Tuesday nights. Before the pandemic, we were a dance team, a swing dance performance team. And then the pandemic came, and now we just like each other so much that we hang out on Tuesday nights. Instead of learning dance routines on Tuesday night, we sit around and chat. Sit around and chat for an introvert. When I was on the performance team, and then I had something to work on. We were doing the routine and the hand motions and the footwork and the partnering, and
Yeah.
but to sit around and talk is a little bit challenging for me.
Mhm.
But these are people who have known me since before the pandemic,
Yeah.
and they knew even when we were dancing that I was more quiet. And now that we're just sitting around a table and talking,
Yeah.
they value me when I am there. And
Mm,
they will understand when I'm just smiling and laughing and enjoying. But if I start to say something, they will give me that space to talk,
mm,
which is a true gift. Sometimes introverts just get talked over. But if you find your friends
mhm,
that don't talk over you, then that's just a gift. At one
mhm,
of my talks, I had a lady come up afterwards and she said, okay, I go walking with a lady in my neighborhood
mhm.
and she just monologues the whole time. She just talks the whole time. What do I do? And I bet you know somebody like that.
Oh yeah, I normally let people talk their heads off. I
Yes.
just look at them and like, yeah, great.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. And so the thing I asked the lady, I asked her, well, is that okay with you? Is it okay that the relationship is like this? Or would you like to contribute? And she thought about it. She said, well, I would like to contribute.
Mm,
So here's what I taught her. When the lady is monologuing, you're going to think of something that you want to say, but she's still talking. She's still talking. But when she takes a breath, you say, oh, I'd like to add to something that you said a long time ago. And
mhm,
then say it before. Even though the conversation has moved on, you can still talk about that. And it will train her walking friend
mhm.
to let her talk too.
Yeah, 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 definitely. I agree. Yeah, thank you for sharing. You're
Thank you
also
for sharing.
you're
Thank you for
welcome.
sharing yourself.
You're welcome. Your confidence coach, which I think really ties in with introverts. I love that you do that because it's very easy at times to lose confidence in the self because we don't always understand that we can catch up and do more and become more with our lives and dreams because the loud crowd always seems to be cheering in the front. Yeah,
That is so true. Yes.
yeah. So talk to us more about confidence. How do you see it and practice it in your work?
Hmm. Uh, well, let's see. I'll talk about, let's see, the third secret of how to speak up is when you have a prepared something. And
Mhm,
it could be as much as little as a toast at a wedding,
mhm,
or if you are getting an award and you have to give a little thank you speech, to presenting your idea for coworkers, or maybe you have to go up to the condo association and plead
mhm.
your case, or talk on the phone with an insurance company.
Yeah.
Talking on the phone. Wait, you talk like this. You don't talk like this anymore. Talking on the phone to the insurance company can be just agony
Mhm,
for introverts. So I teach the 3-point rule.
mm,
So have 3 points
mhm.
and that's it. So I wonder if you'd like to try that right here and now.
Yeah, yeah, let's do
Okay,
it.
Bernadette. So I want you to give me an opinion
Mhm.
and have 3 reasons, and that is why. So I'll demonstrate.
Okay.
You should go to the grocery store. An opinion on where you should go. You should go to the market where you need milk. There's a sale on eggs, and I really want some mint chocolate chip ice cream. And that's why you should go to the market, the grocery store. So,
Mm.
what you should go, 3 reasons, and why.
Mm.
And another example,
Mhm.
you should go to San Diego, California. The fish tacos are amazing, the beaches are beautiful, and the
Yeah.
people are so friendly. And that's why you should go to San Diego, California.
Mm. I
You
love
want to
those
try?
examples. Yeah, yeah. Excuse me. I love those. Let's see. You should go for a walk, at least 15 minutes a day because it's good for your health, mental well-being, and you might enjoy nature more. Number two, um, you should meditate because it will calm down your mind and just help you go inward more. Another one?
I think that's good. You covered what we should do and why. Go for a
Yeah,
walk. It's good exercise, good
yeah,
mental health. Get out in nature. Meditate helps your soul, helps
yeah,
your spirit.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. So
awesome.
those are the kind of things that I do. I have an online course that we practice this into. I have a speaking games club, which
Oh,
is improv for introverts.
oh,
And
that's really exciting.
it's where we play speaking games, kind of like what we just did with the you should go and the 3 reasons.
Yeah, yeah,
And
that's
it's in a very gentle place where no one's thinking, oh, well, she didn't say or he didn't say.
yeah, yeah.
But we laugh a lot because we're playing fun games
That's
and
really
getting confidence and speaking up.
Yeah, that's really cool. Thank you for sharing. So do you have any books, any projects that you're working on?
I have several unfinished books that will probably always stay unfinished.
It will come out at the right time, I'm
Oh,
sure.
oh, that's a very positive way to say that. Thank you,
Yeah, you're
Bernadette.
welcome.
But I do have the video course that I talked about. I love my online speaking games club, and I love going to groups and presenting in person, doing keynotes or workshops or breakout sessions to help people because introverts have so much to contribute, and sometimes we just don't get heard.
Yeah, 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 I definitely agree. Yeah, thank you for sharing. Is there anything else we didn't cover that you'd like to share?
Mm. Well, here we are, 2 introverts having a nice conversation, and the whole world can watch.
Yeah.
I would love the whole world who is watching to only say positive things. I'm on social media, and it's just devastating to an introvert when somebody says, oh, you smile too much, or why did you do your hair that way?
Mm,
Don't say it. It
yeah.
just crushes my spirit. So, everyone
Yeah.
who is looking at social media, looking at this podcast, listening in, if you have something negative to say, don't say it. If
Mhm.
you don't have
Yeah.
something nice to say, don't put it in the comments, please.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was actually just talking about that in a recent video I did. It's on my YouTube channel
Oh,
of just the impact on people and social media. Yeah, it's a lot. For me, I've built the muscle to just be like brush it off. And
oh,
it took time. I don't let it soak in. I let
okay.
people have their opinions. Just because they have
Mm,
their opinions doesn't mean it's my reality or truth. So,
mm,
and it's an exercise. It takes time for a lot of people to do that. But definitely, definitely, I agree with you. If people
oh,
don't
that's
have
so
anything
good.
nice to say, just don't say it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I envy you having made that muscle, practice that
It
muscle.
took a lot of work. It's still painful, but
Hmm.
now I really don't care what people think. I really don't. I don't because
Okay.
people can say whatever they want. Doesn't mean it's not going to impact me as a person. I'm still going to have a mission, a purpose, and do it. Great. If they want to take time out of their time to do that, then make it their job. That's fine for them. For me, I'm just still going to live my life.
That's I'm so impressed. That's so wonderful that you have that
Thank you.
value to yourself.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. We are going to wrap up. I have two questions for you. The first one is, what is the meaning of life for you?
The meaning of life is to find the path that God wants me to walk
Mm,
and walk it with kindness.
yeah. Yeah, I love that. Thank you for sharing. Last question for you. Where can people find you? Where on social media are you hanging out?
My social media is Speak Up with Tonya. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I have LinkedIn, Tonya Lehman, and my website is TonyaTalks.com.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Tonya. Thank you for coming on the podcast. I appreciate the work that you're doing.
It's been a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Bernadette.
You're welcome.